How to Be Happy, Book 1, written by J.A. Powell, read by B. Fitzgerald. Introduction. This morning I almost broke my neck going down the stairs, an occurrence too common to be called news. That week when my right arm was stiff, to be on the safe side, I slid down the stairs on my bum the whole time. If you're like me with a disability, you get used to the struggle of having poor mobility and terrible balance. For me, it's real work going up and down those stairs. Some would consider this situation a cause for deep depression. When it comes to suffering from depression, there are many with disabilities who actually do. For me, though, I have found tried and true ways to find happiness despite the challenges. How do I do it? Start reading. This is where I tell you about my tips and tricks for staying happy. Now enough about me. This is all about you. Are you happy? I'm going to guess not so much. Or, if you are, you wouldn't mind being somewhat happier than you already are. Well, whatever your situation, I'm here to help. In this little book, you'll find lots of tips and tricks on how to be happy. The best way to make use of this book is to read it through. And if you're reading the print version, have a pencil in hand. As you read through the tips on how to be happy, check off those tips that resonate with you. For those reading the ebook, you can highlight the ones that connect. And for the audiobook readers, you can have a little notebook nearby where you can scribble. After you've gone through the entire book, you can then go back and reread the tips you've checked off. Let them sink in. Let them be your guide to get into that goal of finding true happiness, long and lasting, good as gold. We all want to find happiness, don't we? I'm sure everyone will agree on that point. The sad fact, though, is that around the world, too large a proportion of the population is silently suffering from sadness. Approximately 14% of the population of Paris, France, suffers from depression. That serious condition that makes it difficult for so many people. And this situation is not unique to one region in the world. On the contrary, the situation is even more serious in countries like Brazil and Chile, where depression rates in major cities of Rio de Janeiro and Santiago are reported to be as high as 16 and 30% respectively. Journal of Clinical Psychology, 2001. But let's not linger on the negatives. All that information was basically a background to the sadness situation, some insight to where the world is with regard to the story of sadness. Despite the numbers, don't be discouraged. Each person's situation is unique. Each sister has her own story. Each chap his own challenge. The key question is how to deal with your individual unhappiness. Herein lies the purpose of this publication. With this work,
sample complete. Ready to continue?